I was in way Mr. Kwesi Pratt. Now one says since yesterday bepim and there. Ni power trendy power Ghana habako Kumasi Mayor no. Me refili or trendy. On a dear ni tribomu or the discipline and eba Kumasi. Or say or unenjia nam Kumasi Central Business District or be chin and train out kuno edena koma Kumasi Central Prison no more they are feeding prisoners no. And what she was what you were out pavement to turn the omesho. Just on the Nyabu was so open so ye Kumasi clean. Pese ubi awu be see free airport e wura krum na nantwi bi ni aye kwan ho ma. Ono want to say sampan na nkrofo e ka ho asem. Ama Kwesi Pratt react here obi say na kwan men so na ye fa so appoint sa papa na as mayor of Kumasi. Also no sa beating comment no na ni njemu. Ye ntie Kwesi Pratt mbra we ye Metro TV so.
I am completely shocked by this public display of lawlessness. I mean, extreme lawlessness. And for me, the most important question is, how did such a person get appointed as a municipal chief executive for Kumasi? How did he get appointed? Who interviewed him? That's the critical question for me. You understand? Because from the way he's talking, I mean, if you sit down with him for 5 minutes, it should be possible to discern what his orientation is. But he was interviewed.
Yeah.
He went through a system and got approval to become municipal chief executive of one of the biggest cities in Ghana. This is the shock. The shock is not so much what he says, but how he got to that position. Something must be wrong with the system of appointment.
Yeah.
Something is seriously wrong with the system of appointment. If these are the people who are getting appointed, then something is wrong. There's a guy who is telling us that, look, I'm going to be lawless. That's what he's saying. Because under what law is he going to engage in public flogging of citizens? I mean, one would have thought that these things ended with 1979, 1981.
Yeah.
This hiring and so on. This is exactly what he's talking about. And I'm completely scandalized, by the kind of statements he's making. And I think that I'll even be more scandalized if by tomorrow he's still at post. If after this display he's still at post, it will be a huge statement about the appointing authority. Not so much about him, but about the appointing authority and those who are going to keep him in office. This will not be tolerated anywhere. It is this kind of mindset which has led to Duterte being flown to the International Criminal Court.
Yeah.
It is this kind of mindset.
Yeah.
And God knows if we encourage this, where it will lead to. People who can publicly declare that I have no confidence in the judiciary, I have no confidence in the police, I have my own democratic military way of doing things. And we are going to flog people in public. We are going to beat.
Yeah.
It's not just the flogging. He actually talks about beating people.
Yeah.
This is shocking. I mean, I never expected that we'll come to this.
Ante abusian we Kwesi Pratt Jr. Ena mutini kan. So wanu huni say he doesn't agree with the Kumasi Mayor say opese obunkrofobia. Now I don't think say if omoye the right thing obebu obu, because ade ba ko ne say Ghana fo ye peshishi Ghana ni ya de ka se mebu anase Ghana ni ya de kase ajawa ma nyame obesiri ba kase wajana ma busumbi kase ma ajawa ma ntoa ma ajawa ma busumwe na obesuru ma ajawa ma nsuwe obesuru ente Kumasi Mayor na mfa ni bresem na kase muye we a mubenya police case to onim se police fo okọ police fo nsema nye case kese bia obesan ba fi but kase obebuwa it to make chase that you see eno na ebe ma ye nkrofo ne bia dwin aye den aba fi because nipa ne bia so ye din to the extent that u kasa o hunti so say discipline ba ma it will be cool because that is what he can also do to make sure that Kumasi is clean. That is what he can do. Yes. Obiane ne strategy, the way of what? Doing his or her work. Na say yes man ton ade o pavement so o nantwi no amfa nantwi na amfa kum na Ghana is serious nation e den na nantwi nanti airport kwan so e den na Kumasi city center nantwi nanti so me hu bi wa Accra da why na hu nantwi wa Accra street so da. I'm not talking about outskirts of Accra ebia Accra chiri yam fans ebia ablekuma ma sama mpoku ase ebia ashaman anase ebia tema anase chiri baby. I'm talking about Accra city na nkasa. Those areas are mabuboyi omunso ya Accra there, but I'm trying to talk about Accra city na nkasa. Say ebia Kutuka airport anase ebia tetekwashi interchange ho ebia shiashi ebia Legon ho anase ebia a friend saying somewhere Malam interchange. Those areas Jowulu side or they call Kaswa road so na nantwi nam so why na mimi hu bi that so wa hu bi that ya city center Kumasi Mayor ni kasa nche it has been happening and that's what you can do to stop and they say uwo nantwie na say wo nantwie enna mabontin so that's a Kumasi Mayor ama warning na you know how to handle your what your cattle, that's all. Now Kumasi busy gidi motos ni kasa je baby afai we are then nantwie fa kurom. Why will you do that? Yes, you to ade o pavement so jai na o jai o behwe. Man fa nantwie fa wan fa o behwe. Me ba o feel every day o si man jai ba o be shoot me. Na me jai ba me hu to me ba na o shoot me na ma pe me ho ase. So this one the on car so be was him ya, that is what he do. And that is his style. Me I support him. Me supporting 100%. Menya nanka Mayor for mu kuruma ni MC for they should adopt this strategy. It will help. Me for ano so. Yes, me for ano so fire. So Kumasi Mayor more fire. Do everything to keep Kumasi clean. That's all we can say.